In the previous videos, we did question 1.1, all the sub-questions, and question 1.2, and now we're going to do question 1.3. It is said, given that f of x is equal to x squared plus 8x plus 16, I'm going to write the question here, question 1.3. So we have like f of x is equal to x squared plus 8x plus 16. So we need to solve for x, okay? And we are asked to solve for x in question 1.3.1. If we need to find, okay, we need to solve for x if f of x is greater than 0. Now, this is an inequality because we're going to make f of x greater than 0. I'm going to write here x squared plus 8x plus 16 greater than 0. So when we deal with inequalities, we need first to find the critical values. The critical values are those values that determine the boundaries of the interval over which the x value is defined. Okay, so now in this situation, to find the critical value, I'm write here critical values. Critical values. The critical values are the values of x, the function, or when the given function or the given equation is equal to 0. So over here, I'm going to write x squared plus 8x plus 16 equal to 0. Now, we're going to consider 16 here, and then I'm going to write here, I'm going to write here 16. Now we're going to list all the factors of 16, okay? They are like 1 and 16, 2 and 8, and 4 and 4. Okay, now in the list of the factors of 16, we have to select only one couple, the only one couple that will make a sum equal to the middle term, the positive 8 here. Okay, so now we can see that with 1 and 16 we cannot, with 2 and 8 not, but with 4 and 4 yes we can. In this case, if we have like positive 4 and positive 4, you see 4 plus 4 will make 8, and then 4 times 4 makes positive 16. So in the brackets here, we're going to write because the coefficient of x squared is just 1. So in the bracket, I can just write x here, like that, x there also equal to 0. I can just sub in the values of the 4 that we find. So now this will make x is equal to -4. Okay, I don't need to write it twice because I already have the perfect squared here. I feel like x plus 4 and x plus 4. I can just write x is equal to, meaning maybe I should follow all the steps as I usually do. I'm going to write here, this means x plus 4 equal to 0. I don't need to say or x plus 4 equal to 0 again. But from here, we can move the 4 over. That makes x is equal to -4. So meaning, the -4 here stands for the critical, the boundary of the interval, okay? If I want to draw my number line, I'll draw my number line now. Draw my number line. Okay, now the critical value we find is -4, but let's say -4 is somewhere here, okay? So now we have like two intervals from -infinite to -4, and then from -4 to positive infinite. Now we need to find where the value of x is defined. Now remember, the question says it must be greater than 0. So let's see. I'm gonna pick up any number within this interval from -infinite to -4. Any number will work. So if I say any number, I can take a number like -5, for instance. If I pick up a number like -5 within this interval, I will sub -5 for x, okay? -5 for x. Let's change the color. I'll sub -5 for x, -5 there. So if I sub -5 for x, I will get like -1 times -1 makes +1. So this tells me that over here in this interval, the value, the function will be positive. Regardless of the value you can select, you can take -6, you can take -10, or 20/3. As long as it lies in this interval, then it's correct. It will tell you it is positive. Now let's look at on the other interval from -4 to +infinite. And I pick up any number. Let me take a number like 0, for instance. I like 0. It makes my life most of the time easier. Sometimes 0 and a 0 there. When I work out equations, okay, especially with intervals. If I sub zeros there, I will have like another positive because over here also the function will be positive. Now, this tells me what? Okay, this function is will be, but now we need to be careful here. The symbol greater than means over here the symbol -4 is not part of the interval, just so the limit, but it's not inclusive. So that's why we have to put over here an open bracket, okay? Open bracket. I mean around an open circle, okay? Not a full circle, but an open circle like that. So it means that the solution is the solution can be written as x is elements of the real set, all the numbers except the single element -4. Okay, except -4. Okay, it can also be written like x is lesser than -4, or x is greater than -4. This is also part of the solution. It's also another way of writing the solution. It can also be written as x is an element of this set from -infinite to -4, exclusive union from -4 to +infinite. So now over here you can put something. Okay, I think yeah, that's how you can write it. X is an element of this set. That makes sense to me because we can notice that here we have like a perfect square, because this is x plus 4 to the power of 2, and then this will always be positive or greater than 0. But now the condition was set to be only greater than 0, so we have positive both sides. Thank you.